everybody, this is your Tiny Coder back again with another coding session. So this session, guys, I'm going to show you guys how you can rename some columns in a Pandas data frame, and there's actually multiple ways to do it. So let's get started. First, I'll just import Pandas, okay? Just do that, and then I'll get the data set, so I'll just say data is equal to pd.read csv. And this is the URL, so it is bit.ly/UFO reports. So this is the data set, and if I just say data.head, so the first 5 lines of it, and yeah, so this is what we got, guys. So now we can just use a pandas function to rename it. So I'll just say data.rename, and inside I'll say columns is equal to, and I'll pass it a dictionary. What I'll say is I'll just say city, it's in strings, city, and then brackets, city with a lowercase c, comma, I'll just say one more column, so it's state. I'll just say state, and there I'll keep in a lowercase s and say state. And we're almost done, guys. Then I'll have another parameter, so that is in place is equal to true. So what this means, guys, is first of all, I'm providing the columns in here, the ones which are in the data frame, and then the new values. And in place is basically meaning that it happens in place, or it really affects the data frame and changes it. If I just do that, and if I say data.head again, data.head, and you can see, right, like there was a capital C and capital S over there. Here there's lowercase c and lowercase s. Well, so that worked fine. Now there's also another way to do it. So what I'll say for here, guys, is I'll just say another one. So I'll just say list one. Okay, I'm just gonna make a Python list, and I'm gonna pass it all the new values. So I'll just say city, comma, colors underscore reported, and comma, and I'll say shape reported. So that's shape underscore reported actually, and then I'll pass in state, so that's state, and comma, and I'll just pass in time. Okay, so that's one, guys. And now I'll just run that, and here, guys, I'll just say data.calls, okay, or sorry, no, not data.calls, it's data.columns is equal to list1. So if I do that, and if I say data.head again, okay, guys, then you can see that here we're getting all the new values, right? You can see colors underscore reported, shape underscore reported, and their new values. So that's good, guys, but do you really have to do this every single time you get a data set? Well, so meanwhile, like what I mean is, right when you import the data set, there is a way that you can change the columns from there itself, okay? But before that, you have to create the Python list, okay? So I'll just copy this to save some time, and I'll paste it here, okay? And I'll say comma names is equal to, and I'll pass it list1. Okay, guys, so these are the columns, and I'll say comma header is equal to 0. Sorry, it's header is equal to 0. So what this does, guys, is that it basically kind of says that, okay, it should do it on the column side, and it should do it on the 0th row, which is actually the same as this area, but Pandas is showing it like this, you can see, because that's just how Pandas works. So I'll just say that. If I say, if I just run that, and now if I say data.head, then also you get the same result. So that's just how we can rename columns, guys. There's multiple ways. You can see that you can do it like just when you import the data set. You can do it after as well, and there's even a function to do it. And you can even use basic Python lists. So these are the different ways, guys, of doing this. So next session, guys, I'm going to show you guys another really good thing in Pandas. Till then, see you later.